Is next week, which three? Do we have the generals next week? For LFR?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Shriek, Generals, and Sludgefist. Which means that a ton of people are going to start getting their best in slot legendaries.
Including us.
Yeah.
See if we can't kite them back a little bit. Or that should be good.
Just watch those
Watch out.
traps.
Mark.
Do it, Marker. Smoke will beat you to it.
Thank you both for attending. The ball would not be as grand without you.
Think nothing of it, darling. As long as the wine flows, you will have my attention.
I do not share your love for these frivolities.
Yeah, I think we're
I
good.
prefer my gatherings on the battlefield.
Got it now.
Oh, don't be such a bore. If you behave, perhaps I will let you skewer with the wait staff.
I've never actually been able to listen to their banter. They're all psychopaths.
Oh yeah.
Undeniably.
Living forever would, make anybody a psychopath, and they don't necessarily seem like the most stable people in the first place.
Truth.
I don't have a target.
Good word.
Not huge this time.
Yeah, I
That
don't know
was
what
so
that was about.
weird.
What's the story?
So we were going through this on LFR last night, and the little dredger servants for some reason just became like 5 times the physical size and
Do
turned
they
into
enrage?
mini raid bosses. Yeah, effectively, they become really strong.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was a little dicey, especially on LFR. Oop, Iron Stamp.
The assassin!
She likes me.
You have many fine qualities.
Yes, they do. Mostly being like murder.
Okay, I'll put down the flask.
Why are you dying?
I don't know, I'm bleeding out.
Good dog on you. That's weird.
Oh, can I please get a guild bank from somebody?
Right
Yep.
here, just put one down.
Wonderful,
And
thank you.
do we have enough for us to drink one and take one?
Please drink one, take one, and then let me know if you do not have one. Anybody missing any?
Yeah, it looks like I'm missing. Wasn't able to get one.
Jump up and down so I can see you.
A second one, that is. I drank the first.
Oh, you
one.
don't have a second one? Does everybody have their current flask?
As long as we have current, we're good. We can sort it out after.
Okay, that's fine then.
Everybody's been doing awesome providing herbs too. We've had a lot better, like in the bank. I've been seeing that, so thank you, everyone.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, right, Feaster. Speaking of feast, thank you to all the meat angels.
It was a butt fest in the bank, wasn't it?
What?
So many butts. I call phantasmal haunches phantasmal butts.
You said you needed spinefish piranha, right? For the next one?
Yes, I'm pretty good on most all of the reagents for it, except for spinefin piranha. I'm down to like 11 of those. I think I've actually got a fair number from people in the guild bank within the last couple hours since I posted that post. Thank you.
Yep, that's all I got.
Thank you for the fish.
Okay, so nothing about the order is changing for this fight, so I'll mark them up in a second. But we're still going from Baroness Frida through to Castle Nikolaus through to Lord Stavros. Phase 1 and 2, I'm not particularly worried about. One thing I noted from doing some research this week is that the ads that we get via Nikolaus are actually very, very susceptible to CC. So if you notice that one is not being taken but it's still spamming away, you can always feel free to hex it or freeze trap it or whatever you would like to do. Be as creative as you want. Those little fuckers are your DPS canvas if you're the range team, so feel free to express yourselves whatever way you would like to. Phases 1 and 2 were fine. Phase 3, essentially we're going to get a small group of mobs. One of them is going to allow us a safe space to stand in. When we kill it, it's going to start a 13-second cast, so pretty much the moment that Nikolaus goes down, we're going to get a mob starting that 13-second cast, and it's our job to nuke it as quickly as we can and then get into that space so we're safe from that giant AoE that comes out. After which point, we're just going to be dealing with Stavros and his Phase 3 abilities, which are all nice and enjoyable. And then, just as a reminder for the tanks, you don't need any reminder, but it's also good for melee DPS positioning themselves and wondering where to stand. If you notice that the tanks are facing a certain way that looks a little unusual, that's just because Stavros teleports behind them and then does like a dashing thrust through their backs. So the reason they're facing that way is so a ton of people don't get stabbed all in one go. So if you see Stavros suddenly disappear, feel free to strafe out of the way because he's going to come flying through where you're standing very, very soon afterwards. Honestly, the only other biggest thing is just making sure we're on top of the Frida interrupts, but to be honest, we have been very, very, very consistently to the point where I don't even need to call it out. I will continue to do so, just so we can keep an eye on it. And yeah, if you are just joining us after a little break or you weren't able to make it on Wednesday, I have happy news to share with you that we've gone from taking down, maybe 3 bosses on a Wednesday night over the course of about an hour and a half to 2 hours and 4 minutes was our time for taking down the first 6 bosses of this raid instance. So I just want to say good job to literally everybody that shows up to these raids every Wednesday and Sunday and gives us the ability to have turned Wednesday into a very, very rapid farm night. All right. If you have any questions or concerns or want to fine-tune anything, the floor is yours. If not, we will proceed and get started on our initial attempt. All right. Sounds like we're. Oh.
One thing.
Oh yes, we're still running. We're still running straight. So yeah, if you get buddied up with somebody else for that AOE, you basically just pick a direction and run straight. You can run back. The one thing I would caution with running back rather than running to the sides is that running back will also often put you out of range of some of the healing team by the time you're heading back, so it's a little bit riskier. If you can run to the sides, that's fine. But also, this is a synergistic thing. So if you don't have a buddy, but you're standing next to somebody that's just been nominated for that job, try and physically clear space for them so they can run through people without killing a bunch of other people in the way. So while you may not get marked for the buddy up thing, try and make life as easy as you can for the people that do get marked, because we found when we've done that, it tends to go a lot smoother. Jeffrey.
That's what I was going to ask about.
Awesome. All right. Let's get to it. Oh yes, you can have cookies, absolutely.
Oh, and one thing is that I was thinking of putting these warlock gates for the unlucky folks who get sent all the way to the back for the dance.
Yeah, let's do that now. I'll if you stick them up on the right side, I'll stick one up on the left side.
And most important question of the evening, what flavor are the cookies?
Well, I was thinking that they were going to be snickerdoodles, but with the center pushed in and a little Hershey's Kiss in the middle, which seems to be
nice.
A cookie building approach exclusive to my wife and I think Jeffrey's mum. And I don't know why they're connected in that way, but I'm glad they are.
It's funny, we just have taste, part of the collective unconscious.
Yeah, that's 100% it.
Chocolate and beef jerky.
Okay, and yeah, let's get started.
I politely ask for a mark at least on Lord Stavros.
Yeah, we'll mark all of these now. Hold on a sec.
Lord Stavros, second or third, I forget.
He's last.
Right.
So I'm just choosing very specific symbols. The reason we're not using skull on anything is when that attendant comes in to shield the boss, DBM wipes the skull off it, and I believe the circle and I want to say star often both get used for the buddy system. So we're just trying to make sure we're not using symbols that are going to get reused by DBM. So we're going to be starting with Frida. Just make sure you're very on top of your interrupts. And we'll go from there. We've got all night and, well, obviously not all night, but you know what I'm talking about. And yeah, let's get to it. We'll run a ready check. I'm just going to click it and make sure I don't disband the group. Thank you for making sure I didn't disband the group.
You're welcome.
Oh, yeah, I think Lion's Mane's sudden unexpected one-shotting cost him a 4 buff. All right. Thank you very much. All right. Yeah, tanks, feel free to count down, and we'll start with Frida.
5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1.
All right, all 3 bosses are in. Welcome to Raid Night. So, first dutiful attendant is coming up in about a second.
Beware.
Just be aware for interrupts as well. Attendant's coming in from the back, so let's melt it. Frida is currently on a chain channeled cast. She's going to need an interrupt in about a second or 2. There we go. Good job. So just remember your buddy system.
Beware. Interrupt.
Thank you for grabbing that one. I got bloodied.
Taunt swap.
Good interrupt. There's that lunge.
Interrupt.
Thank you.
Add.
And attendant on the left. And we're about to go into the dance phase in the next 2 seconds. Here we go. Alright, head to your spotlight. And I will call out the movement.
And face forward makes it easy.
Yep. Forward. Backwards. Backwards. Right. Get ready to head back in. You can use the gates if you need to.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Interrupt.
Four, 3,
Good
2,
job.
1.
Click on those interrupts. I'm going to be pushing Frida. Once Frida goes down,
4, 3, 2.
we're going to start getting
1.
ads.
Taunt swap.
Good interrupt. We've got a dutiful attendant coming in from the right-hand side, right at the top.
Beware.
Okay, so we're going to take down this attendant, then Frida's going to die, then we're going to deal with the wave of ads. Okay, on to Nikolaus. Okay, we got ads that are going to start to come in. Feel free to CC range to keep an eye on the back of the room. And just remember, if you're killing ads, try to kill them far away from one another if possible.
Beware. Beware.
Alright, good buddying. Okay, we got dancers
Gonna
in the
take
room.
him away a little bit.
Dutiful attendant is coming in. Okay, melt that attendant. Healers, let us know if we do need to cool down push this boss.
Beware.
Oh, there's a lunge.
Getting close.
Okay, we've got about
Rallying
10%
cry.
to go, so we should be okay. Alright, let's keep focused on Nikolaus. We'll deal with the ads after the dance phase. And we got a dance phase.
Beware.
Good job. This is going much smoother. Alright. Down, backwards, forwards, down again, forwards, and get ready to run back up. Use the gates if you need to. Back on Nikolaus. Okay.
Beware.
So we're going to be using our DPS cooldowns now. Get rid of the ads and then burn Nikolaus.
4, 3, 2, 4, 1, 3, 2, 1. 4,
Dutiful
3,
attendant is coming in.
1.
Buddies.
Taunt swap.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We've got dancers coming in, so just really watch for those AoEs.
Beware.
Okay, keep pushing Nikolaus.
Beware.
Dutiful
Taunt swap.
attendant in 5. Keep pushing him, keep pushing him. Dutiful attendant's coming in from the top left. Melt him. straight back onto Nikolaus, taking the rest of the way. Good job. All right, be on the lookout for this ad. Okay, buddy system. Buddy system. Good job.
Beware.
Where are the fools? There they are.
There it is.
There it is.
Right.
Spider guy.
Skull. Melt them, melt them, melt them. Buddy system. Do not
Lust.
do the buddy system. Okay, stay in this pocket. In the pocket. Good job. Okay, back on Stavros. Let's try and pick people up if we can.
I got sun.
I'll have rallying cry in just a second.
Buddy system.
There we go.
Trophy with me.
Beware. Beware.
Taunting.
Okay, dancing, dancing.
Beware.
Get ready. Final dance phase. Left. Right. Right. Down. Get ready to use these gates.
3, 2,
Beware.
1.
Buddy system.
4,
Find each other, find each other.
Beware.
1.
Okay, keep pushing him, keep pushing him.
Beware.
Okay, we got dancing fools, keep an eye out.
Yep, kill the
Okay,
one. Kill
go,
the one. There
go,
it is.
go.
Go.
Go, 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 go. And stack on top of it. Buddy system, you need to run out.
Beware.
You'll kill everyone else. Go, 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 go. Down.
Damn.
That was close.
Yep.
Good job, folks. No, it's good. We got all
Great.
the way through. So,
4, 3, 2.
Love it next time. That was
So-
really good.
Yeah, that's a great attempt.
number one source of death there is the buddy system happening at the exact same time, which is tough, and I'm not blaming anyone for suddenly having to figure out how to both run out of the circle of life at the same time as doing the other thing. We'll just have to be very careful about that. So if you notice you're getting buddy systemed, I would just pop every defensive cooldown you have, watch your pots, and just try as best you can. But it's not a perfect combination of things to get hit with.
Here, I'll drop a repair button. Right here.
Yeah, it's kind of cute, right?
It also means that
kinda
you did a
holding
really
hands
good
and feet.
job getting over to
Yeah.
the dancing
Yeah.
fools.
You can literally track how it went. We got like a skeleton over here, and then we've got like 16 of them over there. That's a good job, everyone.
That just means that we're getting the mechanics properly.
Yeah. Also, this buddy system is very, very good training for Sludfished, because the chain link thing is like a really hardcore version of this, minus the AoE part. So it's the better you get at this, the easier the next fight is.
Also, don't be worried about when we're in that third phase running outside of the immediate circle. It's not till the very last second that you have to be in there with your buddy. So it's okay if you're just like right outside of it until the AoE actually goes off.
Yeah, it kind of seemed like that was like we got kind of scared and we ran instead of DPSing, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
totally understandable.
I think if you're a caster, at least in my experience, if you're a caster, it's worth spending the time to run into where the mob is for a few seconds and then just start casting it down. Because I found that if I waited too long and I chucked too many casts on, I was getting in there literally as the AoE was going off. Which is not a coin flip you want.
Alright. Forget your gate fail.
Oh yeah. I think it's outrageous they don't keep that up.
No, crazy, right?
Tell you what though, I don't know about the non-warlocks, but I'm finding these gates very, very useful in this specific fight.
Yeah. Though I've been lucky with placements, all three of mine were like around this area.
I was greatly appreciative of it earlier.
Yeah, it can get a bit dicey. Alright. All good. Okay. Feel free to count down. Oh yeah, the boss marks have reset. That's convenient. It's because they died, I think. So, let's see. Yeah, perfect. Thank you to the anonymous angel who did that. What's the big pink shield that's happening in the back right?
That's anti-magic zone, I believe.
Okay, alright, I'm just double checking. I'm very paranoid about anything that looks like a large dome. Alright, let's do it. No, you're all good. I'm just double checking. We're not in combat.
5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1.
Alright, remember, we're just starting gently. Interrupt, good job.
Beware.
And the attendant's coming in from the bottom right, so we're going to switch over there. There we go. Nicely melted. Good interrupt. Okay, partners, Kobe, you're with me.
Beware.
Great job, heading back in.
Taunt swap.
Okay, heading towards the first dance phase. So, get ready to start moving towards your spotlight.
Beware.
Alright, everyone into the spotlights, and we'll get started. Left. Down. Right. Left. And get ready to head back up. Take the gates if you need to. Back on Frida.
Beware.
4, 3, 2,
Good
1.
interrupt. Dutiful attendant is
4,
coming in.
3, 2, 1.
Up from the bottom, it's coming up through the healer pack. Good job.
4, 3,
Beware.
2, 1.
Interrupt, good job. Alright, partners, get ready. Run to your buddies.
Taunt swap.
Good job. Interrupts, good job.
Beware.
Keep pushing her. Dutiful attendant is due soon. Good interrupt. Alright, on to Nikolaus. Attendant in 2.
Beware.
And the waiters are coming in, so let's deal with these first ones. So ranged, let's look towards the back of the room. The couple on the left if you're turned around. Couple in the middle. Good job. Buddy system, get ready to run out. Make space for them if you need to.
Beware.
Back on Nikolaus. Okay, dancers are in. Just watch for the stun AoE.
Beware.
Swapping.
All right, DPS cooldowns, please. Let's push Nicolaus 250.
Beware.
Keep pushing, keep pushing. I know we've got ads. All right, dance phase. Good job. To your spotlight. Forward. Down. Left. Forward. Get ready to head back up. We're still going to be pushing Nicolaus, but we are going to start dealing with these ads. So just stop Nicolaus output and then start working on the ads.
Beware.
Four, three, two, 1, 3, 2.
Okay, we got
1.
Dark Recital coming in.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Get ready for buddies. All right, make space. Find your buddies. Dutiful Attendant is right next to the boss. Let's not.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Back on Nicolaus.
Beware.
Keep pushing him. Keep pushing him. I know there are waiters, but just keep pushing Nicolaus, and then we'll deal with them.
Beware.
Someone can get mark up because we're going to need to beat the DPS.
Already did.
Thank you. All right. We've got ads, so let's deal with those. Okay, get ready. Buddy system, buddy system.
Beware.
Good job. Okay, stay on Stavros. Get ready. Dancing Fools is coming in. We've got to keep an eye out.
Beware.
Dancing Fools over towards the left side. Everyone get on there, stack, and melt them. Buddy system. Whoa.
Beware.
Be very careful. Yep.
As soon as that first one pops too, we can lust.
Got it.
Yeah, the bigger problem is the buddy system is wiping the group. So,
You need to run around the outside instead of in the middle of the circle. Even though it looks like you're going to get hurt, you won't get hurt until the AoE actually goes off.
yeah, we
And
may
if you
need
get
to
like
get
a
close.
bit of damage, we can heal you through it.
Well, hey, look at that. All skeletons in the same place. It's very good. It's very neat. Look at that. Look at the storage closet at a Halloween shop. It's ridiculously cute watching everyone sit at a buffet. Mark. I didn't want to go any darker with this joke, so I figured I'd leave it there.
The best all you can eat are the Indian buffets. Indian food.
Sadly, we don't
Oh,
have
yeah,
any
totally.
Indian buffets here.
There's one that I used to like to go to, and near my office, that has an all-you-can-eat Indian buffet lunch special for like $6, and it's great.
There's a restaurant out here called the Yak and the Yeti, and they have probably one of the better buffet lunches I've seen. We used to go there on, you know, treat days at school.
Fort buff, please.
Alright. Looking good. Let's get back to it.
Raid markers, please.
I hate
Thank
that they
you.
keep wiping.
In part 3 too, it automatically marks the
5,
thing with a
5,
skull,
4,
so just look
4,
for a skull.
3, 2, 2, 1, 1.
Alright, here we go. We've actually probably got time if we want to pop DPS cooldowns right at the start.
Beware.
I think we're actually okay to pop cooldowns because we've got 2 minutes. So if you've got 2-minute cooldowns, you're probably fine. Good interrupts. Okay, buddy system, make space.
Beware.
Alright, let's get cover up.
Swap it.
Swap.
Beware.
Dance phase.
Beware.
Okay. Get ready to head to your spotlight. Right. Forward. Left. Left. Get ready to head back in. Use the gates if you need to.
2, 1. 4, 3,
Interrupted.
2, 1.
Dutiful attendant over on the right. Great job.
4, 3.
She's gonna cast it soon.
Beware.
Good job. Just keep pushing. Buddy system. Find your buddy. Make space for buddies.
Interrupt. Taunt swap.
Beware.
Okay, she's channeling. So just be aware of that. She's gonna cast straight afterwards. Interrupt. Good job. Interrupt. There we go. And one last interrupt, please. There we go.
Beware.
Dutiful attendant. Let's melt that down, and then we're gonna start pivoting to Nicolau. We've got servants coming in, so just remember we're taking care of
Beware.
these first ones. Okay, attendants
swap.
are in, ranged, to the back with me.
Beware.
Good job, buddy system. Make space for buddies.
Beware.
Good job. Okay, just watch out for the AoE here. Your 2-minute cooldown should be up, so start pushing Nicolaus.
Beware.
Attendant, right next to him.
Taunt swap.
Good job, back on Nicolaus. Push, 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 push.
Beware.
Okay, keep pushing. Get the ads after the dance phase. Just keep pushing. He's got 5%, 4%, 3%, 2%, 1%, and we're in dance phase. Okay, find your spotlight.
Beware.
Good job. Doing really, really well, especially at buddies. Okay, dancing time. Forward. Down. To the right. Down. Get ready to head back. Take the gates if you need to. Okay, so we're going to start cleaning up these ads. Mostly at the front.
4, 3, 2, 4, 1, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, we've got another Dark Recital coming in. Dutiful Attendant is also coming in. Buddy system. Make way for the buddies.
Taunt swap.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Good job. Melt that attendant. Watch for the AoEs. And push Nikolaus.
Beware.
Ignore the ads, just keep pushing him. Good job. 15.
Beware.
Get ready to clean these ads up.
Swap.
Once he's down.
Swap.
Okay, he's down. Clean the ads up. Just remember, we are moving into phase 3 now. Buddy system. Make way for the buddies.
Beware.
First dancing falls in 5. Okay, we're about to go looking. Just keep your eye out. Find the skull.
Beware.
Back.
Yep, right towards the middle.
Last.
Buddy, stay on the outside for buddy.
Beware.
Okay, kill this mob. Alright, everyone in. Stack, 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 stack. Good job, back out.
Beware.
Thank you for the B-res on smoke. Okay, buddy system. Make way for your buddies. It's crucially important we get those right.
Beware.
I'm down.
Yeah, I didn't get a battle res either, because we're out.
Yeah, no, fine. Okay, Dark Recital in 3. Use your pots if you need to. You've got health stones. Buddy system.
Beware.
Dancing falls in 1. Just going through the motions, folks. Practice is important.
Beware.
Okay, dance phase. Everyone to your spotlights.
Oh,
Oh, there's the dancing thing. Yeah, sorry. He did the runaway thing and that at the same time.
what the hell?
Yeah, it does it at the same time, it looks like. That's fun.
That was wild.
That doesn't make any sense.
No.
I don't
Nope.
think it's supposed to do that because you're supposed to. It's time based. So if you kill him and with enough time, you're supposed to get your dance phase done first, and then use that for the second one. So it's all based on DPS.
Sorry if I ran right through the group and I panicked.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
To be honest, this is one of the most mechanically complicated fights in the game right now. So we're just going to work through it bit by bit. Feast is up if you need it.
First and second phase though are super clean, so like fucking fantastic job. It's just getting
Yeah.
through that third phase, particularly just learning how to dance around that part. But if you remember, or if you looked at the logs last week, the number one reason for deaths was dancing, the dances, and we've had like way less deaths from that this week. So that means we put it into practice. We'll do the same thing. Just focus. Take a deep breath and don't panic when that stage comes.
Playing super zoomed out has helped a lot.
Yep.
For sure.
Yeah, I think if you're fairly zoomed in on this fight, you're probably gonna die.
I also turned a lot of my graphic settings way down, but not all of them. And that helped a lot too.
Alright. Everyone good on cookies and everything? Thank you for marking them up. Alright. Over to you, Franny. Just remember, you can pop your 2-minute cooldowns as DPS right at the start.
3, 3,
We're more than enough
2,
time now.
1, 1.
You were not on the guest list.
Drop.
Beware.
Okay, dutiful attendant on the left. Good job. Back on Frida. Interrupts. Good job. Buddies, make way for your buddies.
Interrupt.
Beware.
I'm on cooldown.
Taunt swap.
Okay, dance phase. Find your spotlight.
Take your places for the dance macabre. Shimmy right.
To the right.
Sashay left.
To the left.
Shimmy
To the right.
Sashay
To the left. Use the gates if you need to. Back up on Frida. Just watch for an early interrupt.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Good job. Okay,
4,
dutiful attendant is
3,
coming in
2, 1.
from the right.
Four, 3, 2,
Beware.
1.
Interrupts. Good job. Okay, buddy system.
Interrupt. Thank you.
Taunt
Taunt
swap.
swap.
Beware.
Okay, pushing a little bit more. So remember, we're taking the first row of ads. As normal, we're just going to DPS them down. Onto Nikolaus. Start tying him up. Dutiful attendant is coming in, so we're going to melt that and then pivot to the ads.
Beware.
Taunt swap.
He is nowhere to be seen. Feel free to go to the ads.
Beware.
Okay, buddy system, make way for buddies.
Beware.
Good job, back on Nikolaus. Pop your 2-minute cooldowns and burn him.
Beware.
Okay, there's an attendant in the middle of the healing pool, so let's grab him. Back on Nikolaus and push.
Beware.
Ignore the ads. Push, push, push. Okay, you ready? Dancing phase.
Beware.
Alright. Left. Right. Right. Left. And get ready to run back in. Gates if you need to. Back on, and let's clear up these ads.
4, 3, 2,
One out of the back.
1, 3, 2, 1.
Get ready for buddies.
4, 3,
Dutiful attendant is coming in. Buddy system. Make way for the buddies.
Don't swap.
Beware.
4, 3,
Back on Nikolaus.
2, 1.
Push, push, push. Watch for those stuns.
Beware.
Okay, ignore the ads. Push, 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 push.
Beware.
10%. 5%.
Yeah, swap.
Okay, we are about to pivot. Get ready to clean these ads up. And we are pivoting. Start cleaning them up. Buddies, make way for the buddies. Give them space, give them space.
Beware.
Okay, dancing fools in 5. If you've got DPS cooldowns, wait until we see the falls.
Beware.
Okay, they are over on the left side. Over here, if you're looking backwards. Okay, buddies, run out, run out.
Beware.
Okay, burn, 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 burn. Everyone stack, stack, stack. Perfect, let's keep going.
Beware.
We didn't lust
Okay.
on that, so save the
Switching for
lust for
lust.
the second one.
Okay. Buddies, running out.
Beware. Beware.
Push, push, push.
Beware.
You got smaller cooldowns, push them to 50. 57, 56. Buddies, get ready to run out. Make space for your buddies.
Beware.
So 52. Do one more dance phase. Okay, dance phase is starting.
Beware.
Okay, we got there just before dancing falls. Good job, good job, good job. Get ready to dance. Right. Left. Left. Down. Right, let's get back in. We are waiting for falls to lust. Okay, this is recital.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so
There it is.
yep, they're on the left side again.
Lust,
Over there,
lust,
over there. Lust, lust,
Lust,
lust, lust,
lust,
lust.
lust.
Buddy system, buddy system.
Beware.
Okay. Stack, 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 stack.
Nice.
Okay, we are
Beware.
down some healing, so just be very, very, very careful and push him.
4, 3,
Buddy system, run out, run out.
1.
Beware.
20%.
Beware.
Waltz of blood, so just watch for a stun AoEs.
Beware.
Okay. In him, stay on him. 12%, 10%. Buddies, run, 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 run.
Beware.
6%. Push, push, push. 2%, 1%. Good job.
Yeah.
That was real fucking hard.
Congratulations.
Resin.
Nice.
Sickens me how far some of my people.
I did a res. I don't know if it
Yeah, I haven't gotten one.
It wasn't done yet.
Here it goes.
Great job, everyone. That's a really, really hard fight.
That was satisfying as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whew. Such a good job, folks. That's really, really difficult, especially the fact that we kept getting the horrible buddy system as we were having to dance around that tiny pocket of safety.
I thought
Really good.
I thought I'd killed us in the first one again because I hit a channel right when I was part of the buddy system, and I couldn't stop it.
Yeah,
So I
that's
was
pretty
right
fair.
in there with all of it. I'm so sorry.
Honestly, I had definitely had points where I was trying to do it. I got buddied right before the final thing, and I ran backwards and then realized I was supposed to run left and popped a hellstone and panicked and spun my mouse all over the place.
Pally bubble
Yep.
for the win.
Oh yeah, I hit
Yep.
Turtle on that last Dancing Fools buddy system.
I like turtles.
Hey, grab from that trinket, Max.
I like portals.
Yeah, they were helpful, weren't they?
Yeah, that trinket.
Oh, and then we have to go back where Shriekwing is, right? Because that's
Yep.
where the other guy is.
Which will be
Don't
the
forget to
main boss
repair.
fight.
Oh yes, repair.
Yeah. So patronage is small businessmen. Patronize even. Okay, so we're gonna head up. We're gonna clear some trash, and then we're gonna take like a 5-minute break, 10-minute break, just to give people, I think, 5-10 minutes just to decompress, and then also if you just want to skim back over the tactics, that's great. Ooh, RP. I'm shutting up.
If you're so fond of wreckage, my lumbering friend here
That's
will
true.
happily oblige. Who making this ruckus? Nobody disturb.
That felt very well earned.
See that they do not.
That's 7 years of bad luck right there, dummy.
Yeah.
Is there no trash?
Looks like no trash.
Nope.
Yeah. So this is, this. I guess we're doing it in this exact room. Fair enough. I was like, God, the layouts look similar. That was lazy of Blizzard. No, it literally is the same room. Okay. Okay.
10 minutes.
Yeah. Let's 10-minute break. Take some time. Good job, folks.
Right, back in a few.
See you in a bit.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, folks. In 1 minute, because it's winter and I'm making sure that my hands are nice and moisturized, and I do recommend it. Can't do big deeps if your skin is cracked.
Preach.
You keep those hands above the keyboard.
That's a different stream.
Oh my god.
That's Fail Not
I
After
can
Dark.
I can assure you, no one needs to see that shit. All right. So, let's run a quick. Can someone pop a quick ready check, and I'll make sure everyone is here. All right. Hit the check if you're around. All right. Beautiful. Hi, folks. So this is Sludge Fest, although if any of you have been doing research this week, you'll know the vast majority of the internet keeps saying Sludge Fest. I don't know if that's just something else that has better SEO or what, but here we are. So, we all know why we're here, and we all know what kind of boss this is. So it's effectively a one-phase fight, and that's nice for us. However, it's a fight where all the mechanics are going to happen in kind of a rhythm. So he's always going to do the same things in the same order. Although, if it helps mentally to split this up into phases, essentially I kind of like compartmentalize each one of these phases as he does a bunch of stuff, we crash him into a pillar, and that's like in my head, that's part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. Hopefully that will help for some of whom prefer to think of this in stages. So in terms of the positioning, because of the AoE, the rubble that he's going to be dropping throughout this fight, what we want to do is trying to use this space economically. So Smoke has helpfully marked up all the different bits of this area. We're going to start tanking him up where the orange symbol is in the back right corner. The reason for that is it allows us to gently move the boss and the raid team all around the room, and then make sure that AoE is mostly dropping in one area, then we move on, mostly drops over there, we move on. And that way, by 50%, 75% of the way through this fight, we're not going to end up in a situation where there's AoE all over the place. The second thing, obviously, is mobility. We're very fortunate in that we have a tank that can jump, and we also have a tank that can turn into a cat and sprint. So in terms of getting a pillar between the tank and Sludge Fist, we're not going to enter into the same problem that we would with, say, like a Death Knight or another tank class kind of suffers in mobility. It's mainly just Death Knights, which is unfortunate, and they have my emotional support. In addition to that, we've spoken about the buddy system. This is the most important version of that concept. Early on in the fight, you are going to get marked with a buddy. You're going to get chained together. It is crucially important that you stay near those people. You're going to get knocked around a lot. You're going to have to run around AoE. But the most important thing is that you remain close to your buddies at all times. That's your number one priority, is making sure you're next to that other person, because if you get too far and stuff goes wrong, you die. So, feast is down, so if you want to start eating, I'll keep yammering.
You'll need your second flask too, and if you didn't get one, let us know.
Yeah. Would also check your weapon oil and anything else, your armor kits, things like that. Your armor kit should have an hour on it, though, I think, or most of an hour, about 55 minutes. So the way that we're going to approach this is we're going to kind of take the Fat Boss method of the tanks are going to face Sludge Fist away from the raid, basically into that gate. So they're going to stand with their backs to that gate on the right over there. And we are going to stack behind them. So the melee is going to be stacked right up within. I'm going to pretend that, say, Lion, if you want to, David, if you want to move up to like here, I'm going to use you as a. Okay, so this is the boss. So boss is going to be here. Lion's main is going to be, so rather, Lion's the boss. I'm being Lion right now. So, and then melee DPS is going to be right here, like old school raiding, just right on the butt. And then about 15 yards further back is the range team. So we're going to be nice and tight this entire time. The reason we're keeping stacked like that is because of that chain mechanic. We cannot afford to be spread out at any point during this fight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark a couple of people. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I've marked up Kobe as melee DPS, marked up Smoke in a ranged group. So Kobe is always going to be right on the boss butt. So if you're melee DPS and you need to know where you need to be stacking, if you ever get knocked around and you need a point to run back to, you're going to be running back to where Kobe is sitting. The same goes for the ranged as Smoke. I just want to give you consistent points to look back to. So if you ever get lost and you're ranged, you look for the blue square and you get there. You're melee, look for the pink, purple diamond, and that's where you're moving. So we're going to be dealing with a variety of different things. The biggest thing is organizing Sludgefest running into these pillars. The tanks know what they'd have to do in terms of putting a pillar between them and Sludgefest, because essentially what he's going to do is he's going to build up a charge and then charge. So for phase 1, we're going to be over by that orange bit. It's easiest to have him charge into the pillar that's nearest it. However, that also means that he is going to do a 180 and charge through where we're currently standing. So when he begins that charge, we all need to move very, very, very quickly, because if his hitbox connects with you while he's charging, you will die. So this is going to be a little messy. We're going to fine tune it over time, but you're going to get into a nice rhythm with this, and then we're going to take him down. I also want to point out, by the way, that for vault purposes, we are at 7 out of 10 Nathria bosses, so you will have 2 vault choices the day after tomorrow. So good job. All right. Does anyone have any specific questions about specific roles or things they need to be doing? Because remember, this is very much a single target fight.
Yes. Is it always a tank he's gonna pick to fixate on? I guess is what it's called.
Yeah, he's always going to pick the current his current aggro focus. So it's whoever that main tank is at the time that it happens. Okay. It will never be anyone else. So we should be good there in terms of getting some weird stuff. But yeah, the biggest thing here that I want to impress upon you is, and it's kind of like a Council Blood fight, is independence. You need to independently find your buddy and keep track of them the whole raid. You're going to get red arrow put on you. Everyone's going to get chains on them. So that's going to look chaotic. But you're going to get red arrow, and your buddy is going to get red arrow. And if you can, when you try and make a note of who that is, just hover over it, memorize the name. That's your friend for the rest of this fight. But you need to keep track of that independently, because we cannot read out 17 different names. Because my brain will come out of my ears like jello. Okay, so tanks, I think you should be good to kind of move up the side here. We're going to kind of do a Shriek Wing thing. So the tanks are going to come up, they're going to pick the boss up, they're going to drag him over there, and then we're going to form a tight pocket behind the boss. Kind of like Blueberry. Blueberry's the best way to see it. Like, if that helps you picture where you are as melee and ranged. And the reason we're so tightly packed also is because, there's going to be AoE damage, we're going to get knocked all over the place. So, yeah, In terms of Warlock gates, we're not putting any down right now. What we're going to do is we're going to be sensible. And if we realize that, 3 big AoE pockets are coming down into the area, we'll pick a direction, we'll put some gates down, and we'll give people a fire exit. And we'll run like that. Okay.
Matthew had a question.
There's some questions in raid chat.
Yeah.
I'll let you answer.
Okay. So, offensive cooldowns. I have a whole solution for you. If you are a DPS class that predominantly has 2-minute cooldowns, so for example, 2 of mine are 2-minute cooldowns, both as a Trinket and Dark Soul Misery, you want to pop those at the start of the fight, and then they should have refreshed by the time the second pillar work starts. So like you should get a refresh every 25% of the fight. If you are a 3-minute cooldown class, generally you want to save that cooldown for when we run him into the pillar and we get that 12-second window of just like pure DPS focus. So that's the way I would try and organize it. Of course, if you're like me and Jeffrey and you have like a 2-minute cooldown and a 3-minute cooldown, it's really up to you as and when you want to use it. Personally, I'm going to use my 2-minute cooldowns right at the start, and my 3-minute cooldown is going to be when he runs into the first pillar. Your 8-minute cooldown. Which one is the 8-minute one specifically, Max?
Army of the Dead, I think.
Oh, yeah. I mean, honestly, I would just say pop it right at the first pillar. So when he's stunned for 12 seconds, I'd just say go for it. Like, it's a weird cooldown.
You could always have him use it in the end for the berserk when we really need the most damage.
Yeah, that's true. If we want to do it when we lust, if that sounds better to you, Max, in terms of DPS output, that's good. Okay. Yes, Kobe is right. So when he gets stunned on a pillar, that's when we're boosting our damage. So he has that 12-second window where he's not going to move. So we're going to focus fire on him, and then when he's coming to the end of that window, we're going to start thinking about repositioning ourselves. So the way that we're going to do this fight is we are going to do this clockwise because it is easier mentally for us to think about. So we're going to start with the boss in the top right, and then we're going to start moving towards the pillar that we're all by now, and then we're just going to go around the room. So towards the end of that 12-second window is when we're going to start thinking about moving. You just kind of want to be proactive, but also we're going to be moving as a group because everyone is going to be chained together because Blizzard are sadomasochists. Yes, at 20%, he is going to enrage. So his damage output and speed is going to spike considerably. So we'll be dropping lust at the point at which he properly enrages just to burn him down through the rest of it. Let's see, I'm going through questions. Yes, AoE gets dropped off as we move around the room. Some of it we control because some of it gets placed at the player location. Some of it is randomized within a radius. So we can't control the latter, we can control the former, which is why we're rotating around the room, because it allows us to mitigate it as much as possible. Let's see, have I missed any questions? Please tell me if I have. Yes, the chains are 12 yards for Cormac's question. So that's kind of your range, which is about, like, Mocha is over here by the pillar right now, like 12 yards is about, I want to say about this far. About that far. So it's not a huge distance. But just remember, if anything happens, like if he does the slam and you find that you and your buddy get thrown in opposite directions, if you don't have the mobility cooldown to get back in range very quickly, just hit your damage resistance, pop a healthstone. All good. Does anyone need cookies, by the way?
Yes, cookies, please.
Okay.
And if you have with DBM installed, you can hit range 12Y and you'll get a little text pop up too, so you can see who's within 12 yards of you.
Yeah. I'm hoping that should come up automatically during the fight, but you never know. I wish the fight was just rainbow connections, although that would actually be kind of dark in a way. All right. Let's learn by doing. We're going to jump in. We're going to give this an attempt. And yeah, you're going to get the rhythm of it by doing it, I think. I think that's the way this is going to be. It's going to be like Council of Blood. You're just going to have to get into the habit. The big thing is, you know, you got DBM, big leagues running. Watch your bars. I'm going to be calling out everything as we go, but just remember, try and be as independent as possible in this fight. All right. We'll do one final ready check, and when the tanks feel good, we'll go.
Make sure you got your stam patch, your oil, your
Yep.
everything.
Because you gotta remember, we've never taken Sludge Fist for a date before, so you gotta make sure all your special stuff is on. You gotta look your finest.
Make sure all your makeup is applied.
Yep. All right.
5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1.
2-minute cooldowns to start.
Beware.
Okay, so he's roaring. They're gonna pull him in. Okay, so the chains are up. If you have markers on you, you'll know who your buddy is.
Beware.
Okay, he's about to stomp again, so we're gonna get pushed. Do you want to get out of that big AoE? Okay, let's grab Sun if we can. Move out of the AoE that's in the middle of the druid thing. So just remember, you're kind of staying where smoke is. Always stacking in the same place.
Is he positioned okay?
He's roaring. Push back in. Okay, Hateful Gaze is in 5, so you're going to need to find a pillar.
4, 3.
Probably this. Yeah, probably that one.
Beware.
Okay, Hateful Gaze is starting, so he's going to charge, and then we're going to dumpster him. Okay, go. Okay, get ready. Okay, we're going back to normal, so push back in. Remember, we're all stacking back on smoke. If you've got a buddy, head to your buddy. You need to stay within range.
Should I pull him back somewhere?
Yeah, if you want to move him closer to the other pillar. Yeah, no, you're good. No, you're fine. You're fine. Stay there. Okay, AoEs are coming down, so just be aware.
Holy crap, he hits like a tank.
Yep, AoE's coming down. He's roaring. Push back in. Push back in.
Insmate, I can't see you, bud.
4.
Okay, get out of that AoE.
2, 1.
Hateful Gaze is coming. Need to be behind a pillar.
Beware.
Okay, get ready. Get ready. Cooldowns, DPS. Okay, he's about to finish that, so tanks, if you want to start moving him over to the bottom right corner over here, and then we'll move around you. Okay, that's good. Stack on smoke if you're ranged.
Beware.
Keep an eye. AoE's coming down. Okay, big AoE, so you want to stay out of that. AoE's coming down from the ceiling. AoEs.
Beware.
Roar, push back. Okay. Try and move to smoke if you're ranged.
4, 3, 2.
Hateful Gaze is coming, so we're going to start moving to the pillars.
Beware.
Alright, to the pillar. Get ready, get ready. He's moving. Go, go, go.
Beware.
Okay, push back. Okay. Chain links are in. So just find your buddies.
Where do you want me to put him?
Yeah, this is complicated. Alright, hold on. AoEs. Okay, we're gonna move. I would move him to the top of the room, Cav.
Up over at Moon here?
Yeah, if you stay there, I'm going to give you a Warlock Gate to start moving when he does the hateful thing. Okay, there is a Warlock Gate right by you. Push back in, push back in. Okay, Hateful Gaze is in 5. So take that gate and then run for the last pillar.
Right.
2, 1.
You're all good, you're all good.
Beware.
Okay, get ready to lust when he hits this pillar. Lust, cooldowns. Go, go, go.
Beware.
Roar, push back in, push back in. Chain link.
The location okay?
Yep, location's fine.
Beware.
AoEs. Okay, good job. Debris. It's gonna roar in 2, so we can get pushed back.
Beware.
He's gonna hateful gaze, but he has no pillars, so it's gonna wipe us.
Wipe.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Alright.
One thing, I think we ranged group should stay a little bit more along the walls in the beginning, so we have more room for those the stuff.
Yeah. That's fair.
Then we'll just move up if we need to.
So definitely helpful actually seeing that moving around within the room.
Yeah, that was fantastic first attempt.
Yeah. Realistically, it's a DPS check. So the sole reason was we were just learning mechanics. We had some people go down to those mechanics, and then it has a sort of long-term effect if we're losing DPS. But again, we're learning it. So tanks. I have a feeling that that plan that seemed very neat on the internet is not super functional. So what's your feedback in terms of how do you think we should be approaching this from a tank perspective?
It might just be fine. I think we just kind of needed to see it too.
Yeah, it's a
So-
bit rough. One thing that caught us off guard was the very, very big AoE around him in the beginning. That got a bunch of people. I think we lost about 4 people in one go to that right at the start.
But and then I think also going to the pillar that wasn't the expected pillar was also just kind of threw
Yeah.
me and everybody off. So I think if we can just execute the plan that we intended.
So we're doing orange
Sure.
pillar first next time, right? The one by orange.
Yeah.
So
I think it
Okay,
was
cool.
just when with the knockback and everything, like yeah.
Yeah,
I think
no,
we
I
just
agree.
Easy to
mechanics.
Yeah, good. It's fine. I mean, I think it was a really good, like, off the cuff trying to get back into it, but we'll get it this time. It was really
Yeah.
good. Like, for first attempt. No worries.
Yeah, so if we're ranged, what we're gonna do is we're gonna hang out by that star. Is what Smoke is saying. So yeah, we'll hang out in this group.
Yep. And also,
Yeah.
just when he's gonna charge, a couple people died that first time, like while he was charging. Just don't get in his way. Run away.
Yeah. What Mark is saying is something that I was noticing as well, which is that the AoE warning indicator is about, I would say, maybe half the size of the actual AoE. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I'm putting this somewhere that isn't going to freak someone out. The
Well, and
one
then we-
downside of having a glyphed cookie jar is it also looks like an AoE. So
So the other thing that I was reading though is that like a whole bunch of his mechanics can break the pillars.
yeah, so we gotta be kind of careful.
And so that was the reason why I didn't pull him back to orange to begin with.
Yeah, I would keep him
Yeah.
where he is, or where my green circle is, and then just start moving him
Okay.
along this wall like this, so you're far enough away from that pillar. But start way back where my green circle is now, and then move him, like I said, along this wall, so that you guys have plenty of room between you and that pillar.
Yep.
And then we'll just stay only as close as necessary to hit him. And we'll stay against the wall as much as we can too.
Okay. Oh, girl.
Oh man, that was
Oh my
bad.
god.
Wow, fail not just fucking wow.
Well, look, it's
Have you
all the
been
more
saving that
important
one?
that you need to keep a pillar between you and him when he's charging, because he's definitely not hygienic. That's all I'm saying. So,
I
like,
mean,
Okay.
there's some lines even I
That's
don't
good
cross.
content.
Now, Tanks, just think of that as he's doing his little cleave with his hand at you guys.
Oh no!
No.
Oh, I don't want him to touch me.
Oh, damage poop second.
let's take him out. So, Franny and Lion are going to be tanking up at the top of the room. Are we positioned over sort of basically kind of like at the wall where this orange thing is?
Yeah, kind of like right here. That way they still have room and we don't put our AoEs right in there where they have to go. And then once I think this area is clear and there's no pillar there, y'all can start moving, along here, and we'll stay on the inside track and you can stay on the more middle track. Stay on the outside track, I should say. We'll stay towards the walls as ranged.
All right. Okay.
Okay,
Let's give it.
let's give it another go.
Yeah, we got
Can
through it. So.
Can I have something on Lion's Mane?
Really check noise drowned out everything you just said to me. What did you say?
I got it. No worries.
Thank you. Cause
I'll put one on both of you so we can see where y'all are.
okay, excellent. Yeah, because I kept losing you in the in all of the shit that was
Franny
going
gets
on.
star because she's a star.
Oh. All right.
Ah.
Let's do this.
Your 2-minute
Range will
DPS
start
cooldown.
right here.
5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1.
Beware.
Okay, so you're getting your buddies right now. We got falling rubble in 3 seconds.
Come stack up.
Beware.
We don't want that rebel.
Okay, first stomp is coming, so get out of that if you're melee. Great job. Great job. AoE is coming in. Just watch behind us. We're okay in ranged. There's going to be a roar. It's going to push us backwards, so try and make sure your back isn't to that AoE.
Beware.
Hateful Gaze is in 10. Stomp in 1. Alright, move out for Stomp.
4, 3, 2,
Great job.
1.
Move out of the AoE range.
Beware.
Hateful Gaze is starting, so we're moving to a pillar. Everyone out of the way. You're running right to that pillar. Okay, 3-minute cooldowns, DPS. What happened at the start there?
They all got in the way of him when he ran towards the pillar.
Beware.
Given that we've got 2 healers down, I think let's wipe it and reset, and we'll go again.
Yep,
I think it's faster.
run
Let's
away.
run into the AoE. At least wiping it is fun.
When you stand in his big, he knocks you back quite a distance.
Yeah, the frustrating thing about the chain is DBM will tell you who your chain buddy is, but for some reason does not seem to want to put matching symbols on you, and I don't completely understand why. So it makes keeping track of that a lot harder.
Let's see. You have one. I'm trying to figure out how to get y'all out of there faster. For the slow people, basically, I think the slowest one is just Max.
Yeah, DK mobility is tough. So what would the most helpful method be effectively?
Do you want a gate?
Yeah, because we could do a gate.
You could do a gate. Kobe can do Stampeding Roar for one of them every 2 minutes. Lion's Mane can do a Stampeding Roar as well because he is up there. You should be in range of him. So if
Yeah,
you
I've been
two
hitting
want
that.
to, rotate off like Kobe, first one you Stampeding Roar, Lion's Mane. The second one you Stampeding Roar, and then your cooldowns will be already staggered. So just do it on cooldown.
Yep. The biggest thing is also being really, really on top of your movement. So if you know that AoE is coming and you hear me call it out, start running. The moment that happens. If it helps, I don't know how your movement is set up, but like if you're mainly like moving with your mouse or whatever, like you can just quick 180 and just start moving out. Just while you're running out, just try and keep a track of who your buddy is, because I know it can get kind of chaotic, but honestly, from what I saw, it was going pretty well.
I kind of have an idea for the buddies, because it's not everybody gets chained. Like if kind of the 4 or 6 players that have the chains just kind of stay together, that might make sense.
Yeah.
Oh, so I thought of something like this only works if you're both ranged, or maybe if you're melee it might work too. But if one of the attacks is like he knocks you back, and I've died before just for the chain being breaking from the knockback. So if like you both want to like get up against the pillar, and then that'll like nullify the knockback, or the wall too.
I was going to say, don't use the pillar for anything other than the actual thing. Use the wall or whatever, because the pillar can be broken by a lot of things, and if we break one, we won't win.
Yeah, although I will say I did think it was adorable that the first time we did this, everyone, like so many people ran behind this pillar like we were doing Tree Queen, because this pillar has now been identified as our safe space in this raid instance.
Oh, so
And then we
I had a
destroy
brief
them.
moment where I thought we had to hide behind pillars too, because I saw everybody else hiding there. I'm like, that wasn't part of the rules.
Nope, just the tanks do. Everybody else can just run as far away as possible, to be honest, except for, stay with your buddy. And there is always, Max might not get it, which would be helpful to, his buddy as well, as far as he's the only slow one, and that would be good. But otherwise, we should still be using those Stampeding Roars, and that will help a lot.
Yeah.
Should melee announce if they're attached to a range or a healer?
They won't do that. It's
They
usually
attached me to
people
Galen.
right next to
you at once.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Galen is in melee. That's why.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Carver is always in melee.
Okay.
Half of his heals are DPS based.
Because punch healing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, fist.
He punches the boss so hard it heals us.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's ready check, make sure we've all got the buffs, and we'll get back to it. Oh wow, that's embarrassing. Just gonna sit and quietly eat. Gotta call myself out.
Remember
Can't
to eat
expect
your
you all to
dinner,
do the thing if I'm not
Fail
doing the thing.
Fail, you have failed.
Yep. Okay. All looks good.
Five, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1.
Beware.
Okay, chain links are coming in. Figure out who your buddy is. Falling rubble. We're getting AoEs. First stomp is coming. Get ready to run out. Run out, run out, run out. Good job. Back in. AoEs.
Beware.
Okay, another roar. Just push back in if you need to. Keep your buddies in sight. First hateful gaze is in 4 seconds. Run out, run out, run out.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, they're gonna move to the pillar, so you need to be out of the way. All right, DPS.
Beware.
Push back in.
Beware.
Okay, more falling rubble. Stomp. Get ready to move back out. Everyone out, everyone out. Okay. Falling rubble, ranged.
Beware.
Another roar, push back in. Hateful gaze in 5. So
4, 3,
everyone out, everyone out.
1.
Okay, hateful gaze is coming. So tanks are going to move into a pillar. Okay, bottom right pillar, everyone out the way. DPS. Need him beneath 50% very soon. Okay, find your buddy.
Beware.
Falling rubble, so just move. Stay on smoke if you're ranged. Stomp is coming, move back out. AoE is at the back of the groups, just be careful. Okay. Ranged, we want to start moving to the left or we're going to get pushed back into this AoE.
Beware.
There we go. Move back in, move back in. We've got another stomp coming. Get ready to run out, run out, run out.
2, 1.
Okay, hateful gaze is coming.
Beware.
Okay, so just make sure you're out of the way. Get ready to DPS. Go, 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 go. Use your pots if you need to.
Beware.
Okay, stop moving to the left again. Stay out of that AoE. New chain links are coming. Okay, move to your buddies.
Beware.
Falling rubble. If you're ranged, stay on the blue square. Stomp, move back, move back, move back. Out the
Shit.
AoE.
I think we just blew up a pillar.
Yep. Yep, let's just wipe it.
Beware.
Sorry.
It happens. We've got an excessive amount of AoE there. That was much better. Much
4,
better, much more organized.
3, 2, 1.
Yep.
Do we have to worry about the feet thing with the Twitch TOS? Do you think?
About what now?
He says, "Sounds so good to squish you with more feet." And I'm wondering if that goes against the feet thing for Twitch TOS.
Something wrong with feet?
I would like to speak to an adult. I would like that adult not to be Truffle.
Just the king to keep shame nowadays.
Right.
He's my king.
Okay. Alright, let's we'll get a feast up and we'll get prepped and we'll go back in.
Feast down, eat up.
Okay, so I think the big thing was just honestly it was kind of inevitable that we were gonna get one of those pillar stomp. Like the stomp happened right next to a pillar twice and we were very, very lucky that they didn't overlap. So I think we might have to start dragging him more between DPS phases.
Okay.
We'll position around you. So you guys do what you need to do and we'll work it out.
Oh yeah, Vantis rune. If not now, when?
That is a really good question.
If not here, where?
Yeah.
Okay. The only thing I would point out, and this is mainly for the ranged, is there is a symbol on Smoke's head, and I need people to make sure they are stacking and moving with that symbol, because we're getting spread out too much. The other thing is sometimes we get AoE dropped behind us, which is frustrating. But when we do that, we just want to be moving so it's not behind us. So like if we're all stacked where we are right now, I'm way too close to this boss to be jumping around. Okay. And we get one behind us, we just need to be pushing clockwise in the way that we would be moving anyway. And if you see that blue square move, you need to be moving. Okay. All right. Looks like we're good.
Five, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1.
Beware.
Okay, chain link buddies are up.
Beware.
Falling rubble is coming in. First stomp is in 1 second. Start running out. Run, 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 run. Back in. Good job. Okay, AoE if you want to move to the left. Range group. Just stay on that blue square.
Beware.
We're getting a roar. Push back out. Okay, on the blue square. Okay, run out, run out, run out.
3, 2,
Good job.
1.
AoE's Hateful Gaze is starting, so we're going to the first pillar. Just stay out the way. DPS. Push him, push him, push him. Needs to be below 75%. Good job. Okay, push back out the AoE if you've been knocked in. New chains are up, so find your buddy.
How are we on positioning? My videos.
Beware.
You were safely
You're
away
good.
from a pillar. We need to circle out as a ranged
We'll
group.
go to the right.
Stomp, run out, run out, run out. Good job, march better.
Follow me here.
Keep pushing him. Okay, AoE is coming in.
Beware.
Just stack on that blue square.
4, 3.
Okay, next
2,
Hateful Gaze is coming
1.
up. AoE.
Beware.
Okay, Hateful Gaze behind the pillar. And DPS cooldown. Need him beneath 50.
Beware.
Okay, he's now beneath 50. Keep pushing. Okay, you've got your buddies. Make sure you know who they are. Next stomp in 5.
Beware.
AoEs. Okay, start running out of the stomp. Okay, we might be getting a roar soon, so just be aware you might be getting pushed back. Find your buddies. AoE, range group, stay on the square. Push back, push back, push back. Stomp is in 2 seconds.
4.
Get out the stomp,
3,
move, move, move.
2, 1.
Hateful Gaze is coming up, so we're moving to the 3rd pillar.
Beware.
Ranged, move towards the entrance gate when he charges. Give us some space. Good job, DPS, DPS. Need him well beneath 25% soon. Okay, we can lust.
Beware.
Stomp is coming, get ready to run out. Run, 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 run. Good job. Stay on the blue square ranged. Find your buddies, find your buddies. Okay, AoE, move to left ranged, move to left. Back on that blue square.
4.
Stomp, run out, run out, run out.
2, 1.
Okay, Hateful Gaze is coming. We can get Carver back up.
17 seconds and I got you.
Okay. Alright, ranged. We're going to need to move through that AoE back on the blue square.
Rally and cry.
Every cooldown. Go, 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 go. Drag him if you can towards the starting point. Push, 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 push.
Down.
We've got over 30 seconds. AoE, AoE, AoE.
Got a touch of death
Okay,
before
push,
I died.
stomp, 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 stomp.
Yay!
Hell yeah!
Boom!
Yeah, it was really hard. Good, good, good.
Congratulations.
Rezzing.
Oh, congrats for the Legos.
Ooh, boy.
Look at all the Legos.
Bunch.
Yeah, survival.
Yep. So everyone's got a copy of Sludgefist's head now.
Your favorite spec.
Woohoo! We just had to do it 3 more times.
Ooh, got some legs.
That was pretty fucking great.
Great job, everyone.
Awesome.
Okay. That's 8 out of 10. So on Wednesday, we'll be pushing through the first 6. I'm going to aim for like sub 2 hours for those 6. And then we just push straight into council, see how we do. Ideally, Sludgefish should be fairly straightforward. But yeah, great job. There was such a visibly obvious difference between how well we were dealing with mechanics across those attempts. It was really obvious from where I was standing. Melee group also, like, extra mega shout out for having to deal with a hell of a bunch of bullshit in that role and in this expansion in general. Yeah, really, really good job.
I think we should try fail to see how many we can get down in 2 hours on Wednesday. Like, if we can
Deal.
get 7, get 7. We can get 8. So everybody be prepared to like fucking own it. No breaks, nothing on Wednesday. We're just gonna push as far as we can. So that way we have
Yeah.
time. If we can next week, we only have 2 bosses left to be 10 out of 10, and then we can go to heroic. 2 bosses left. Do your research like you have been. There's a fucking phenomenal job. Also, as usual, let's do rainbows up on Failnot because he did a badass job leading this today. So, thank you, Failnot. Rainbows up.
Oh,
What's the name of the toy called?
Rainbow generator.
Rainbow generator. It's in Fellwood. It takes like 10 minutes. It's like the best
yeah, I
toy
need
in
to
the
grab
game.
this.
Oh, I got one. Just forget what it's called.
It's the best. Thank you, Failnot. Thank you, everyone, for doing a really good job adjusting. I think in the last like 2 weeks, especially, your like homework has paid off. We've been seeing the difference. So I'm super grateful to all of you. Really good job. And hell yeah, good job.
Yeah, great job, everyone. Okay.
All
so-
hail fail.
You say that, but honestly, everyone puts in so much work, and I really do appreciate it because every time you sit there and you turn up and you know, it's clear that you've done your homework. For me, that's a personal compliment because it just means that you know, you're as invested in this as I am, and I really appreciate it. It's really nice. And I will also say, on a personal note, that you know, I've been living in the States for 3 years. And it can be really difficult to move to a new country and make a whole new group of friends and be quite intimidating. But I really do want to thank everyone in this guild for making it so incredibly fucking easy to have so many brand new friends. I really do appreciate that a lot. I don't talk about how difficult and stressful the immigration process is a lot, but I can assure you that it really is, and it taxes me a lot. But when I get to show up and I do this with all of you, all of that stress really does disappear for a few hours, and I really do appreciate that. So thank you a lot.
All right. Well, we will see you on Wednesday.
Oh, no.
Congrats on the loot, everybody, and the Legos.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, did anybody get anything they didn't need? I'm assuming not, since I haven't gotten anything opened. But yeah, we could have an RNG prayer to see us out for the week.
I was just about to say, oh no, I just realized we were too awesome. We didn't have like a fucking, you know, dark moment of the night where we had to do the prayer. We're just too cool. Alright, kneeling. RNGesus, we are here at 8 out of 10, and we thank you for the gifts of loot, and the gifts of friendship, and the gifts of taking this shitty world that we are in and letting it sort of disappear for a moment while we become super badasses. We are going to continue on. We are going to beat the last 2. We're going to do it all with you. In randomness name, let chaos reign. Amen and Ayo.
Ayo.
Amen and ayo.
Thank you, everybody. Mark.
God, Mark.
Every time, can we please get that portal to Ouroboros from the Warlocks?
It's called a Hearthstone.
Am I going to just have to start parking my mage outside of the raid?
Yes.
But he's only 50.
Oh, there's your portal.
There's a portal.
Yay! Oh, just the other side of the room.
Wormhole generator for the win.
I know, right? Best ever.
I can't
totally
do
don't
that.
regret becoming an
Then
engineer
I'd have to drop a useful gathering skill for the guild.
No.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Good night, everybody.
Yeah, good night, folks.
Night.
See ya.
Night, love y'all.